How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld. Let's get to it. So we've got big plans. I plan on turning this on 4 episodes time. So this episode, 3 more. On that 4th one, that's complicated. Welcome to my video. We're going to hit the launch. We might do it sooner, but there's a few things I want to do beforehand. And basically these hallways are our greatest strength in some way, because every time we've had to like fall back and dart in, fight into them, we've been very, very successful. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. We're going to make a few adjustments, slight adjustments to the entry points, just basically beefing them up, making sure they're single passage, and then I don't care about breakdowns. We've got more important things to deal with. And we're actually... So what I want to do is make them like 1 by 1. Oh, sorry. Bless me as I sneeze off camera. I'm going to granite wall this to protect the ship if anything comes in our, main attack. Obviously, in hindsight, we should have built this a little bit further back, but it sort of is what it is. We will make a granite door here, just in case we need to come in. That would be absolutely fine. We're going to deconstruct that and deconstruct that. And we're going to make them single passage, and then I'm going to like double granite it, just so then we can actually fight with just putting one melee person in the door. Then the other melee person can sort of stand behind and they can sort of like tag each other in when one of them gets hurt. There are age reversals, but I think I'm going to try and say that moods are low. So yeah, sadly we're going to have to get people in here. So age reversal for Rat, Igor, because actually moods are quite low. Ravenously hungry. What is this about people wanting food? It's just, at some point it comes across as greedy, do you know what I mean? Purple. I'm just going to whack them all in there and hope that the game doesn't attack us. Obviously we can just kick them out of here if we need to, so it's not a massive deal. It's just sort of a little bit of a time sink, but we have neglected putting people in here for quite a while, so if we can get everyone done, then we can get back onto our plan. There's me having to check everyone one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. Oh yeah, because he's in a breakdown, and then Whistler. Okay, so they're all in there. These are still set up for deconstruction, which is fine. Scheduling, everyone is set for unrestricted, which is okay, I guess. The plan is to make sure everyone has uranium flak helmets. We do need another melee weapon, just so both of our melee people have them. We still have some low shield packs, so I think we can do this. We've got a large stockpile of food. They're not going to come through here sappers because of the traps and the turrets push them to come to our main one, as we've seen countlessly. We have altered our kill box, so now it will actually slow them down. We're a little bit further back, so we can really ground and pound them. So I'm feeling good. So it's basically stockpile stuff. If we can get a trader beforehand, that would be great. Obviously, it's not a massive deal if we can't. A lot of uranium down there. Fire there. Okay. Obviously, this could all go to pot if the game just decides to ruin my life and attack me. Alright, cleaning and whatnot's getting done, which is a sign that people are getting a bit bored. There we go, actually hauling getting done. Huzzah, huzzah. Obviously, it's just downtime because everyone's in here. But I think it's about time. I think we can do this. I think I'm putting off a bit too much. The worst case scenario, what's going to happen really, is the ship. We might lose the ship. Like, that's going to be the worst case. Oh, my monitor's just gone out. I think, like, gravity keeps pulling, like, my HDMI cable out of my monitor. If we got an infestation at the same time, that wouldn't be a problem. Let's just shut these doors just so I don't accidentally leave them open. Obviously, we still are halfway through renovating, but to be honest, I think we're done, party people. I think we're delaying it. I think my nervous Nelly attitude is just delaying it. Age reversal. Gusto is out of his breakdown, so chuck him in there. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Ritual opportunity soon is actually due. Well, we're going to miss that. Okay, and then that ends in about 2 days, so that's absolutely fine. That's pretty much the entire workforce, though. I'm going to put Chris on 2 on constructs, then he'll get to that before research. So hopefully then we can get some constructing stuff done in the meantime. We did want to bolster this kill box just by 1 more, because if we can keep putting more of these barricades, it will slow them down. And why that's important is because when they come to here, they're going to come through on drips and drabs, which means we're going to have a better shot of actually, you know, killing them. I think what we might do is we might actually stop Charge Lance production altogether, because as I've been editing, I think they're just too slow. I think they're too slow, and I think it is a case of actually we need charge rifles. Charge rifles, and then obviously in extreme circumstances, then we can come to EMPs for mechs or incendiary launchers as and when we feel like it, but in all honesty, like, I'm really happy with the charge rifles, and that's where the majority of our damage comes from. So I think putting everyone onto them is going to be a really good boost for our defences. Okay. Yes, this is just the awkward... Purple, you're right. His health is low. Don't die in the pod. I would be ever so disappointed in you. Okay, I'm going to... This deep drill, I'm going to not allow. Because actually, all that's happening is we're getting too much uranium that's not actually getting hauled when they could be doing other things. All this ambrosia is ready to harvest, so let's go harvest that. Just because that is actually a really good... Not amazing, but it's a nice money maker. Other than that, is there anything else we should be doing beforehand? Like, if they come through here, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum, I'm not going to lie, but we'll have to deal with it. I suppose the only issue we're going to have is if they drop here, if they drop pod here. That's the issue we're going to have. Okay, the ship is still there. Visitors, good luck to them. Like, if they drop up here, it's a pain. We'll have to burn our food, but we're so prevalent in the food department, it's not really an issue. If I reinstall that lamp there, and get that one, reinstall that there. Build copy down here, just to make sure all our people are in the light. We also want to build roof area just to make sure everyone is in cover if we are shooting, and then I want to just remove it here. So then what that will do is give that, if it's raining and stuff like that, they'll get debuffs to shooting and whatnot, and we're in cover, we're light, so short, like, we shouldn't get any debuffs, which is really, really good. Because every time they've run at us, they've run straight down here and just caused us issues when they, like, bundle down here. So by walling this off is obviously going to change the AI slightly in the direction they go. Which is a bit awkward, but it's not as bad if they come down here, because then they just bottleneck themselves here. So, you know, not too upset about that. Right, 1.6 days left. Actually shooting for it fairly quickly. And then we can upgrade the kill box, sort the doors out just so they're one by one as we spoke, so we can stand one person in the way. And that, to be fair, if we can get all this done today, we'll push it today. Like, I'm absolutely okay with that. What is Chris doing? Oh, he is laying flooring, okay. Okay. We just put wood in here, just in case an infestation happens at the same time. We still want to be, you know, fairly careful. I'll hold this insect jelly, like, manually if we get a trader, like, just because it's a very, very... Well, it's a nice bit of money to get in, let's be honest. Yeah, apart from that, really, really happy with the colony. There's not too much more that we can do. And then we'll see how bad this attack, but whatever happens, happens. If this annihilates us, it annihilates us. Rimworld is a story-based game. It's not about... Even in the darkest of times. The rhinos are mad. Okay, let's keep everyone inside. I can't be bothered. I was just debating if... I wanted to deal with them, but I don't really think I do. And even Chieftain, he's got his staff now, so that makes him a lot more powerful in these stun situations, which is nice. There we go. We just shut the doors. We keep inside. Let me just make sure the zone is correct, because I know I do like to mess with zones. I will allow all this, because they'll probably get aboard and start hauling. Yep. Good to go. Let's just make sure. We've got enough stuff to do inside. And we've got all this elephants that we're making their clothes out of elephant leather instead of rhino leather. Though I think rhino leather's like slightly better, but it doesn't tickle my fancy to like waste time. To be fair, most of our people are in the pods anyway, so we don't have a massive force. You know, and there is a fair amount of rhinos. They could overwhelm us. 11. Okay, here we go. So age reversal's getting completed. Komodo. Let's get on top of these. We're chucking everyone in, so we might as well do it while Cassandra decides that she likes us. We might as well get all this done, because it does give, you know, little negatives. And let's be honest, we want to be a, you know, a party colony. Don't want no negative Nancy's anywhere. And then Chiefdom. There we go. Get all that done. Because especially when we start this ship, we ain't got time for none of that. So if we can do all that now, get that sorted, we are pretty golden. We've got enough stuff to do in the colony, so we're not getting bored. Wood is the only thing we're struggling with, but obviously we laid the wood down in the bug box in case bugs are there, so we can just burn it out. Osamit is in a daze. Why? Because your husband died. Well, he did try and kill us. Well, I imagine he tried to kill us. I'm assuming here, but I'm sure he was one of the parties that attacked our colony. But yeah, no, I'm glad you're mourning his demise. There we go. All that wood has been used. So then we're going to just cut some trees that are actually in our colony. Just to stockpile a little bit of wood, because you never know. And while we're, you know, locked inside, there's no reason not to. Oh, please don't clean all in here. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. Thank you. Oh, brilliant. Like, they were so angry with me doing that, they decided to beat each other. And not in the fun way. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Oh, the copyright is coming to get me. Okay, here we go. So this has actually been done. So then what we want to do is we want to go granite wall, granite wall. And then what this is what this will do is then when we fight people, they've got to come into a one block, which hopefully causes them a bit more problem. I probably don't need it that wide. Just like that is fine. Do I want that? No, I think just one is fine. Yep, just one is fine. I was thinking about that. Do I want that in case they destroy the wall? But then it's going to create issues for shooting. So that's all queued up. Obviously, we do need a little bit of granite, so that'll stall us a little bit because we've got to wait for these pesky rhinos to just leave us alone just so we can collect more granite, because I'm wasting all the granite to put nice flooring in, which I don't actually like the look of, I'll be honest. It does my head in. It reminds me of like them old school like bathroom tiles. Like, it looks ugly. But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Quest inspiring. There wasn't anything that I was gonna do, was there? The deer sitting. Oh, nah, can't be bothered with that. Okay. I don't think we have any more animal pulses. I think we used them all last time. Sadly. Oh, we have a gun link. Probably should have made quite a few gun links as well. And I think I'd prefer the defense though, because when we get overwhelmed, like, I think I would prefer the extra defense. What are you making, Mel? You're making a uranium warhammer. Love it. Okay, we just need 15 more minutes. This whole episode needs to be just about getting the base ready for these attacks. It's got to be what it's about at this point. Because I feel like we're prepared enough. Like, our defenses are fine. Like, building this wall gives us the option. That is a granite door, yeah. Building this wall gives us the option that if we get overwhelmed here, we can just hide into our hallways and just doof them up in there. So that's not a problem. Where the problem's gonna come is like how quickly they come. A royal tribute collector. It would have been nice to. Or they're going to get attacked by the rhinos, I'm guessing. Or are all the rhinos okay now? We'll just check wildlife. Yep, no red lightning bolts, so we are good to go. And unrestrict. Perfect. Gusto, since you are sprinting, you can come open that door. While you've got that charge lance, let me get you a charge rifle. You've got an incinerator. Let's make sure we have enough charge rifles. I'm going to then click this granite shelf. Clear all weapons. Ranged weapons. Charge rifle. Get these charge lances out of circulation. So let's click. Because we need to slowly just make sure everyone's prepared. Did that Warhammer actually get completed? I don't think it did it? Saying that, there's new materials there. Oh god, I don't even know where the Warhammer would go. Say it ain't so. I lost my Warhammer. I don't know what I'm doing. The problem is I think I'm hilarious. Oh, yeah. I cannot see it for there. Making flak jacket, you've got a charge rifle. You've got a minigun. I think I just want you on charge rifles. I think our defense works better with just charge rifles. Igor. Don't know if there is one spare for you, my friend. Because I think we just want a high rate of fire here. And while I don't mind the miniguns, I think their like lack of accuracy, just like I said, like looking back and like the amount of shots that actually they miss is just like on the verge of being extraordinarily painful. Have just seen a charge rifle. That one there. So rat, come and get that. There we go. Has that changed the build to make more? Just out of curiosity. Yep. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that we are running out of... don't know if there's any actually blocks, granite blocks on the map. donkeys join. I mean, let's not pretend we care about animals at the moment, shall we? If I turn these on, was it just marble that they were bringing up? I can't remember. I'll turn them on and see. Ah, granite chunks. Lovely. Let's get them going. Yeah, a lot of our time has been used on the flooring, which is definitely not a misstep, party people. Come on. It looks nice. Looks nice, it is nice. It must be nice. Just sort of looking around, seeing if there's any other things we can do. I suppose we can make sure everyone is in jump packs. Well, everyone has that utility slot filled. So like you, there's room for you to have a jump pack. Yeah, room for you to have a jump pack. It just means more people are going to be able to be mobile for us, which I think is going to be a good thing overall. Is that another jump pack? Yeah. Yeah. Come get a jump pack, please. Igor, Gusto. And then Chieftain and Purple have the low shield. What are they called? Low shield packs, yep. There is the Uranium Warhammer. So Dog, come and equip that. You have your melee weapon. Love it. Some more granite chunks there. So, yep, they're made into blocks. Perfect. We've got too much steel now. Could just make this wall out of steel and save all this trouble, but you know me, pie people. Never efficient. Never efficient. Oh, you gotta laugh because it's pretty much laugh or cry. Anyway, I'm just looking for any more charge rifles. There are some being made, which is lovely. Yeah, I think we just want fast rates of fire here. I think that's going to do us best. And the good thing is when you go through like the bios on all our people, because we've had them so long and we've been so successful, like shooting 15, 16, 14, 0, but he is melee. And I don't really care that the melee skill is low, because his job as a melee is to stand in a doorway, don't let anyone through. Whistler 15, there's a fire. That's very anticlimactic. Very negative. Mel 14, 13. So I think 13 must be our lowest. Oh, 11 Igor, fair enough. Okay, right. Do you see what I mean? Like, really, really high. So that's going to do us, like, really good. Obviously, there's always a little bit of RNG when you're shooting and stuff like that in Rimworld anyway, because obviously there's always a percentage chance you can get attacked. Celebration expected. I was about to say I'll wait for everyone to jump out, which they did. So then we'll go straight into the celebrations to hopefully get a really good mood for everyone. And then we're going to be like production central. There we go. Party, party, party. Look, it's not a party without a fight. It was fun. And that's a +8 mood for 6 days. Like, you can't go wrong with that, party people. Right, blocks are... Okay, food is being harvested. Where are our cooks? Our cooks are slacking. Too deep infestation. A bit negative. But it's not really too much of a problem. Gives us a bit more bug meat. Not that we need it. Let's draft everyone because there's no reason to risk it for a biscuit. And then I'll get them doors to hold open. No, we've got still a couple of charge lancers that we need to get rid of, really. Dog up front, Asimir up front, both with uranium warhammers. Nice, nice, nice. We've got Chieftain looking like a king, looking like the man he should be. Watch it like 50 bugs like spawn out of the floor. Have to admit, I would laugh. Chieftain, do what you do, my man. Bang! Bang! I love this. This is why, when we get attacked, I've got, like, utter faith. Because, like, I know we're going way too OTT, but this is to show the ability of what we can actually do. Like, we can just stun everything like crazy. And that's before we use purple, so like that's all Chieftain. And then we're back for purple. I'd prefer Asimir not to get hit. Lovely. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I've got a little bit more confidence. Now, I know, obviously, we used him a little bit too much. But it's like, that's how much he can, like, stun. And that's not even using the stuns, like, wisely or to the best of their capabilities. So what this will do is with the granite barricades, it will make it so they come through, like, 2 by 2 by 2. Meaning then Chieftain can stun them here, block them, like, stall them, and we can just pepper them with bullets. So I am looking forward to this. I suppose I should set these all to hunt just in case they decide to get up. They shouldn't do. They should have. I would have thought they had been peppered with enough bullets. Right, Aisha, can you just tackle that one? Because that one might get up. Just saw death in 21 hours, and I just thought that's quite a lot. You might actually have a chance of getting up. No one set to hunting. Purple, newbie, chieftain. Okay, got some more granite. Still, problem is it's all going onto the floor. Which, to be fair, it's nearly done, so I'll accept it. I'll accept the bad decisions that we made. Or the cloth has been used, which is fine. To be fair, everything's nearly done. Oh, actually, we've got loads of cloth outside. So we could probably get these bedrooms done. The last couple of days of solace, of comfort. We're not going to be able to do everyone. Bulk's good trader. Yeah, we could probably do with a trader. I don't know how much they're going to have. But it's always worth it because you never know. They might have the one thing that we want in life. Well, we want to get off on the shift safely and not lose anyone apart from Chris. Chris will mess it up. Imagine like plot twist. I only let Chris get on the ship and escape. The traitor. Maybe I'm the mole. Gotta think about these things. Aisha. Yep. Come and chat. Let's see what they have to trade. Let's make a deal. I tried to do like a Godfather accent then, and it just sounded like me saying, let's make a deal. Okay. Sell insect jelly. That's more than what they've got in it already. What have they got to sell us? Really? Well, I'll take some herbal medicine. Let's take fifth. Wait, no. Oh no, they've only got 2. It's very anticlimactic. Okay, so instead of selling the insect jelly, I'll just sell all the levers and whatnot. Just because that's just odd stacks laying around. I will take enough to deplete all their funds, just because it's money we can put in our back pocket, just in case a trader comes. It's always best to be prepared, I suppose. We still have one anti-grain warhead, which I didn't realise. And then is there any... yeah, there's some clothing we can get rid of. Just looking at the flax stuff. It's all okay. 70% I'll keep that. Yeah, then I guess it's just insect jelly until we take all their money. Not that much. Not that much. Insect jelly be hot on the market, that's for sure. 70. I'm 60. Yeah, I'm 60. You can eat. Yeah, you can have some for free. There we go. Not the deal of the century, but it's always a good idea to pocket cash when and as and when we can. We're having a party because everyone loves my decisions. I've got to turn this gather spot off. Yeah, I don't think I'm nervous about anything else. It's just a case of we just got to do it. Got to do it. Yeah, I think that's all the improvements party people. Then we are pretty much rocking it. The party's over, so then I will just turn off that gather spot. Just because I don't really want people gathering here, just in case stuff happens. Because you never know. These deep drills are basically just trying to bring up granite because we're using so much granite at the moment. Just because I want everything to look nice. Oh, it's the things that matter in Rimworld party people. It's the things that matter. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.